Hello friends, welcome to an all new edition of Plugin India. Today we are at the office of Mobycy. Mobycy is a e-bike sharing platform which has its office and operations in Gurgaon. We'll meet Mr. Akash, who is the CEO and founder of this organization. Hello Akash.
Hi, Lavendra. Hi.
Great, great. So they are doing a lot of stuff here and there. Wow. They have been awarded by CM, Haryana government is working with them. They are standing at various good initiatives here and there. Wow, really nice. Let's try to understand what Mobycy is all about, what Akash has vision for this organization, and what holds future as far as e-mobility is concerned. Hi Akash, welcome to Plugin India.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the time. And yeah, we are excited about EV space. So for the last couple of years, the only thing that we wanted to solve was the last mile commute, the micro mobility issues, right? And we started with cycles actually, but then we slowly realized that, I think Indian user needs more speed, needs more convenience. And that's why we started almost like about a year back. We started looking at electric scooters.
Great.
And yeah, today we are one of the only companies who's got a product which is made for India, made in India, and actually solving commute for thousands of people now.
Great Akash. Actually, this last mile connectivity is something that we are hearing for almost like 2 or 3 years, whether it's Delhi NCR, whether it's Mumbai, any metro you speak of, a person is taking his car to any place and not finding a space to park his car, blah, blah, blah. So help us understand what this last mile connectivity thing is all about and how you ventured into this space.
Sure. So see, in my previous avatar before the startup thing, I was working with a lot of startups, right? And what a startup usually does in the core is they solve a big problem, they set up a good product market fit for it, and then they make it viable for millions of people, billions of people. When I saw the last mile commute, the less than 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer market, there was no one who was solving it properly.
Yes.
And if you ask me, in India, 2/3 of the trips, 66% of trips which happen every day are less than 5 kilometers, right? And if you want to cover that 3-4 kilometers, cabs would not be the best option for you because you'll have to wait, you'll have to spend a lot of money, and ideally you could have just walked down that 10-15 minutes walk. Why to take a cab, right? So that's where we thought that this problem can be really solved using technology and using the better mode of commute, right? Which is why electric scooters and cycles came into the picture, right? And when we talked about this 2-3 kilometers, what is the best way to solve it? If we can give users a very simple small scooter, if they can which can have an accelerator and a brake and runs at a decent speed, that's all that's needed. Nobody is looking for a high-end Hayabusa to cover a 3 kilometers.
So true, so true.
Yeah, we want to stay focused on this micro mobility aspect. Less than 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers is a sweet spot where we want to really solve it. You would have seen, the Zip scooters, which are electric scooters. There are different form factors of Zips, which we are working on. We are also working on, some products which are for within the campuses,
Okay,
right? Because that's also a short distance commute. We are also working on two-seater, some different kind of cars, which we can ideally utilize the road infrastructure pretty well. The mission at Mobycy, what the entire team wants to work towards is to reduce congestion, reduce pollution, reduce the number of cars on the roads, and make cities more sustainable and livable.
Great.
Right?
Indeed, this is the wish of each and every individual. I think in the last 3-4 years, the kind of rankings we are seeing on India's environment pollution index are really pathetic, and this is a step in the right.
City right now.
Indeed, and this is a right step in the right direction, I would say. So Akash, I see Guinness World Record also with Mobycy. What's this Guinness World Record all about? Wow.
Yeah, so actually we try to keep engaging, in any good opportunity that comes in. This one was a huge one because this was armed forces, the CISF army professionals. They did the longest single, line cyclothon. in Guinness World of Record. They've made a record, and they asked that, where to get cycles in NCR, and we being the biggest, bike sharing platform out here, we were very happy to participate in that, and we are proud that, we could contribute to this Guinness Book of Record, and our cycles have been used by the army, Indian Army. So that's a proud moment and a proud initiative that we were part of.
Wow, congratulations. Indeed, we see similar things happening in Netherlands or China for that matter, where mass commutation and all those things happening. I don't know, people would be happy to realize that these are happening in Indian context also. Congratulations once again.
Oh, thank you. So frankly, if you ask me, before starting Mobycy, a year back I visited Amsterdam, right, Netherlands. What a city. I mean, for 4 days I was on cycles. I could travel the entire city, could travel 45 kilometers in a single day without a single thought that I am in a polluted city. And it was a charm, and that also prompted in somewhere. I never knew that I would do a bike sharing project after that, but that's how life.
Great, Akash, really insightful. So what do we see Mobycy in the near future? Where do we see it?
Well, Mobycy right now, we've formed the, we've understood what works in the Indian market. We are, very gung-ho about what we are doing right now. What we feel is that now is the time to take this toolkit ahead and build a growth plan around it, right? So over the next 6 months, the idea would be to take from 500 zips to move to a 5,000 zips quickly. And then potentially how we can take this 5,000 to 50,000, 500,000 is what the entire team would be focused about every day, doing the hard work.
So those 10x multipliers are targeted. Really nice of such a thing, because indeed it's need of the hour. And India, every city requires it. I understand you are taking this initiative to other cities also. So all the best, Akash and Mobycy, to take this journey forward. May more cities see Mobycy in their plans in times to come. Thanks for talking to Plug in India team. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bhavesh. Thanks, Plug in India. Thank you for the time.
So ये है ज़ेप. सच में ऐसा तो हमने आज से पहले कभी भी नहीं देखा इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट में. रियली नाइस. सो अभी हम हैं मिस्टर बिपिन के साथ, जो कि ऑपरेशंस हेड है मोबाइसी में. उनसे जानते हैं इसके बारे में डिटेल से. बिपिन, वेलकम टू प्लग इन इंडिया. वाओ. सो बिपिन जी, आपने बताया कि सिर्फ ऐप से ही सब कुछ होता है. बताइए ये कैसे काम कर रहा है.
इसको मैंने स्कैन किया. स्कैन करने पर ये सारी
ऑप्शंस आ गए जहां जहां पे
टोटल
अवेलेबल है.
यस. बैटरी 100%, डिस्टेंस माइलेज क्या है, एंड अनलॉकिंग चार्जेस क्या है, प्राइस क्या है, ये आपकी डेस्टिनेशंस आ गई. यहाँ आपका इंश्योरेंस का ऑप्शन आ गया. फिर यहाँ ये टोटल कंप्लीट हमें चेक करने के बाद हम इस पर कंफर्म पे क्लिक करेंगे.
ओके.
यस, एंड राइट स्टार्ट.
कंफर्म करते ही वहां पे अनलॉक हो गया. दिस इज रियली नाइस. विदाउट कीज, विदाउट एनी अदर थिंग. मुझे कहीं सेंट्रल डाटाबेस में पता चल जाएगा कि मैं कहां से कहां तक जा रहा हूं, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली मेरे चार्जेस डिडक्ट हो जाएंगे, और मैं कहीं पे भी इसे ड्रॉप कर सकता हूं. दिस इज रियली नाइस. वाओ. सो ये तो हुआ लॉक अनलॉक करने के बारे में या कहीं पे भी लेके जाने के बारे में, और मुझे ये देखने में भी काफ़ी स्टर्डी, काफ़ी मजबूत लग रही है. थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में बताइए बिपिन जी, ये क्या है, इसके अंदर क्या है.
ओके. ये बैटरी ऑपरेटेड स्कूटर है. इसके अंदर 36 वोल्ट की बैटरी, 14 AH, एंड ये एंटी थेफ्ट स्क्रूज हैं हमारे. इसको ईजिली कोई ओपन नहीं कर सकता. एंड ये हमारे डिस्क ब्रेक हैं. तो नॉर्मली आपको स्कूटर्स में, छोटे से स्कूटर में डिस्क ब्रेक नहीं मिलेंगे, बट हमने यहाँ असेंबल करा रखे हैं डिस्क ब्रेक. एंड ये हमारा हॉर्न है.
ओके.
एंड ये लाइट है. एंड बहुत साइड ब्रेक्स हैं इसमें. ये हमारा एक्सीलेटर होता है. जहाँ से हम एक्सीलेट करेंगे तो देन कंटिन्यू स्टार्ट.
ओके. सो चार्जिंग और डिस्चार्ज में कितना टाइम लगता है, कितनी स्पीड चलती है, और क्या रेंज हम कहाँ तक लेके जा सकते हैं.
हाँ, ये 1 टाइम चार्जिंग में 40 किलोमीटर्स ईजिली रन कर जाते हैं. एंड उसके बाद में इंडिकेशन हो जाता है, हमें मिल जाता है. इसमें बैटरी एक डिस्प्ले लगा हुआ है, जिससे हमें पता लग जाता है कि अब इसको चार्जिंग पर लगाना है. तो उसके अगेंस्ट में हम उसको चार्जिंग पर लगा लेते हैं, और इसको चार्ज करने में मैक्सिमम 2 to 3 आवर्स का टाइम लगता है.
और ये ऐप पे दिख भी जाता है कहाँ पे खड़ी है। आपने एक जीपीएस कोलैबोरेशन भी कर रखा है जहाँ से हमें ये भी पता चल जाता है कि ये खड़ी कहाँ पे है।
हाँ बिल्कुल, आपको ये ऐप जब आप ओपन करेंगे अपने फ़ोन सेल फोन में तो आपको ये सारी चीज़ें पता लग जाएंगी, स्कूटर कहाँ है, किस रेंज में, आपसे कितनी दूरी पर खड़ा हुआ है वो। तो आप इसको ईजिली आप कहीं से भी, मतलब जहाँ आपके नियर बाई हो वहाँ से आप इजिली पिक कर सकते हैं।
सो थैंक यू वेरी मच मिस्टर बिपिन हमसे बात करने के लिए और इसकी टेक्निकलिटीज़ बताने के लिए। थैंक्स।
थैंक यू सो मच।